Hello, uh, this is Don Daniel TV. Uh, this is the first video I'll be posting on my new YouTube channel, Don Daniel TV. And as a citizen of Nigeria, there's something I would like to talk about. Uh, I want to talk about the possibility of a better Nigeria, or the possibility of a new Nigeria, as some may call it. Uh, we are all witnessing everything that has been going on since Tinubu got into power. We've seen the hardship, we've seen the rise in inflation, the rise of commodity, of food, goods and services. We've seen the rise in fuel, and everybody's complaining, both the common man and the as in those that are well to do in the society. We see celebrities complaining. We even see some politicians complaining. We've seen uh, different ethnic groups, the three major tribes in Nigeria, complaining. Even those that voted for the man called Tinubu. So that means the hardship has really touched everybody. And but still, we still have that feeling of hope. Like we still feel like Nigeria can change. We still feel like this hardship it's not supposed to be. We still feel like there's a possibility for there to be a new Nigeria, a better Nigeria. For us to count our nation among those developed countries. Yes, that possibility is there. And but the question is like the question I'm posing to everybody now. Like if you can give me your own opinion on your comment section, on my comment section rather, I would appreciate it. Like I want us to talk about it, like how how possible is it for Nigeria to be better, or for Nigeria to improve? How possible is it for Nigeria to develop? Looking at what we are facing, looking at how far corruption has been ingrained into the system of Nigeria as a nation, how possible is it that Nigeria is going to be a better nation in the next coming years? We need to ask ourselves this question. My name is Daniel. I have spent at least okay, let me say I've spent almost 30 years on this earth as a Nigerian, and I've never traveled outside Nigeria before. I've stayed in this country. I was born 1994. So, at least by the time I became aware of, uh, by the time I became aware of politics and power as regards to the people in power, at least I was very conversant with Obasanjo. I knew that Obasanjo was There was a time Obasanjo was the president of this country and he ruled for 8 years, followed by Yaradua, who died in the seat because he fell ill. Then President Jonathan took over for 4 years and was dethroned by Muhammadu Buhari, who stayed again for 8 years. So these are the regimes that I was following up for the past 29 years of my life and have seen everything. There is a pattern to our system when it comes to how we do things, how we relate with ourselves, how we run things in the Nigerian system when it comes to business, industries. There is a pattern, even down to the family. So when you talk of the possibility of a better Nigeria, how soon can we attain a better Nigeria? What are the criteria that would lead for us as a nation to attain that better Nigeria? That is the question I'm posing to everybody this time. That is the question I'm posing to everybody this moment. So we come and we are criticizing Tinubu that this person is taking our country backwards. This person has made matters worse from where Buhari stopped. That this person is doing this, is doing that. He has increased the hardship in Nigeria. He has floated the naira. The naira does not have any value again. The fuel price has gone high. Now, fuel prices will be ticking 2,000 naira very soon. Before the end of this year, that's why I believe fuel price will get to 2,000 naira because it only gets worse in Nigeria from my experience since I was born. I've always known that it gets worse in Nigeria. It never gets any better. And when it gets worse, everybody complains for a while, then adapts, and life continues. But we need to talk about it because the hardship is real. The hardship is so damn real. In as much as we are alive, there are people who have died because of the Nigerian hardship. There's a popular quote, "Don't let Nigeria happen to you." There are people that Nigeria has happened to them. People who went to the hospital and in the process of undergoing a surgical operation, power supply was cut off. And because of that, it affected the success of that surgical operation, which led them to their death. This is Nigeria. That is Nigeria for you. Not just that we are underdeveloped, but our mindset is also not developed. I was watching channels on YouTube this morning, and I listened to what Seun Kuti said. He said, what he's saying basically is that a man cannot develop beyond his thinking capacity. And you can also align that with the development of a nation. Can a nation develop beyond the mindset of the people in that nation? When the normal Nigerian politician mindset is that when they get into power, they will just see what they can take for themselves. How will the people not suffer? How will the people not suffer? we have different sections in the political class. People supporting APC, people supporting PDP, Labour Party, Obi, Atiku, Tinubu. We have them. Some say that Peter Obi is the Messiah. Even if Peter Obi comes into power, how possible is it for Nigeria to be better? How possible is it? We need to ask ourselves these questions. We need to ask ourselves this question. Because an average Nigerian mindset is everybody just seeking after their pocket. Now, Tinubu is the one ruling. We saw what happened during Buhari's, I think it was 2017 election, I mean 2018. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would say, 2019 election. Is that 2018 or 2019? Everybody wanted Buhari to go. Everybody wanted Buhari to go. There was nobody that wanted, the majority of the people didn't want Buhari to take a second tenure as the president of Nigeria. But the man, because he's the incumbent president, he used that power to keep himself in power. Now, we saw a kind of, what do I call it? We saw a kind of collaboration, a kind of union, a kind of alignment between Buhari and Tinubu during this 2023 election. Almost like Buhari was passing the torch of presidency to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, APC to APC. As if to say there was a kind of agreement that they had. Tinubu boldly came out and said it is his turn. We started hearing rumors that this guy was the one, Tinubu was the one that spearheaded the success of Buhari's presidency in the first place when he contested against Jonathan, who was sitting in power at that time. So, now that Tinubu is the president of Nigeria, what makes you think that you can ask for a new president now that he's still in power? He's just 1 year into power. And we are seeing some segments of protesters who are not just protesting against hunger day. What they are clamoring for is a change in government. They are clamoring for a new government. In other words, they are saying that they should impeach Tinubu. What makes you think it is possible? This man has been alive for at least 60 years. He has been alive for, how old is he? 70 something. He has been alive for 70 years. He has seen everything that has been happening in Nigeria since Civil War. Since 1960, he has been seeing everything. He saw everything that happened during military regime when we were having one coup after the other. This man he has been seeing everything. You think it does not have sense for him to have ordered for 50 ministers? For him to have made provisions for 50 ministers to his side. You think he does not know what he's doing? We have seen how he has systematically bought the whole political system in Nigeria. Whether you are PDP or you are any party, he's ready to pay you for you to have an alliance with him. Look at Wike of PDP party, working closely with him. Why? Tinubu has bought him. Tinubu has bought him. This man has systematically bought everybody in power, starting from the judiciary to the military. There's nobody that can go against him now. We coming out in our masses to protest against Tinubu or to protest for a change in government can lead to another thing. It can lead to mass genocide. The way I'm seeing this man, I heard somebody calling him General Bola Ahmed Tinubu the other day, which is true. At this point, the only hope we have is in the next coming election, which I don't even count it as a hope, because he has the power to remain in power. He has all it takes. Somebody that was able to buy his way into government. Is it now to keep himself there that will not be possible? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, from the look of things, will complete his 8-year tenure. His 2 terms, he's going to finish it. And there's nothing we can do about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be a prophet of doom this afternoon. There's nothing we can do about it. We have seen that power already has intoxicated his head. We are supposed to be in a democratic country. But this man ordered the arrest of protesters and even charged them for treason. How is demanding for a better government, or how is proclaiming end to bad governance, how is that a treasonable act? But we live in Nigeria where we call good bad and bad good. So alright, like I said, this is my first video on my YouTube channel, Don Dan TV. So I want you guys to post on the comment section, hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Post on the comment section, give me your own opinion about how possible is it for us to have a better Nigeria. How long do you think it will take for us to have a better Nigeria? And what are the actions that must be taken for us to have a better Nigeria? And how possible is it for us to actualize it? Post on the comment section. I want to hear from you guys. Thank you.